Checking out Carterville from 4:30 this afternoon. The feels like in Carterville at 4:30 this afternoon, it was right around 103, another sultry afternoon across the area, and we haven't been seeing too much relief at night. Temperatures still at this hour in the 80s. Now, the heat risk for tomorrow is still at the same level. This red and purple color is major to extreme heat expected for another consecutive day, and it's not just the magnitude of the heat, but the length this is lasting. So here are some tips to keep in mind. We're going to keep sharing these throughout the week. Stay hydrated and certainly in a cool place, especially during those peak heating hours, late morning, throughout the afternoon, into the early evening when feels like readings are at their highest levels. Sensitive groups, those most vulnerable to the heat, have to be particularly mindful, as it's those groups that can feel the effects of the heat most notably. This was from earlier this afternoon. Those feels like readings again pushing the triple digits across the map. Big dome of high pressures in place. That's keeping us very sunny like we've been during the afternoons, but it's also been keeping us very, very warm. This evening, we're dropping on back only into the mid to upper 70s. Again, still at this hour, we're in the 80s, and we're only falling back a couple of degrees. It still just feels very stifling outside. And the inability at night for temperatures to cool off is why heat waves could be particularly dangerous, especially for a prolonged period of time, because it's night after night where temperatures just don't drop a whole lot. By 9 in the morning, we're already in the mid 80s. The afternoon, mid 90s. Our futurecast, like it did during the afternoon today, is trying to depict a few showers and storms, but I really wouldn't count on this. The coverage of those should be very, very isolated. But with that being said, 10 to 20% chance of one or two spots getting under a downpour, getting under a thunderstorm. And you'd be lucky to get under one of those, because that would allow temperatures to cool off for a little bit. Otherwise, feels like readings for those that don't get under that stray storm are going back up well into the upper 90s to 100 to 105 degree range once again. This looks like a pattern that has a lot of staying power. Tuesday, we're still in the same type of flow. Area of high pressure is centered right over here. We're under its influence. Same type of deal Wednesday and Thursday, and the shower coverage stays well off towards the north. The widespread shower coverage outside of one or two popping up Tuesday or Wednesday. That's really the window, Tuesday or Wednesday, the best window this week of maybe seeing a shower storm that could provide a little bit of temporary relief during the afternoon. Otherwise, we're staying warm right into next week. The 6 to 10 day temperature outlook showing temperatures staying above average into next week. Tonight, 75. Tomorrow, 96. 7-day forecast. It's 90s by day, 70s by night.